Heading into his third State of the Union address Tuesday night, President Donald Trump has the lowest job approval rating of any president in United States history at this point in his tenure in office, with the exception of Ronald Reagan. Trump's approval rating stands at 40%, up from a recent dip to 37% in January amid the longest government shutdown in the country's history, and up slightly from 39% before the shutdown. According to a CNN poll released Monday, only Reagan had a lower approval rating than Trump, at 35%. Before his third State of the Union address in 1983, Bush's approval rating before his third address in 1991 was 83%. John F. By comparison, George H.W. Eisenhower was at 70% in 1955, George W. Kennedy was at 74% in 1963, Dwight D. Bush was at 60% in 2003, Richard Nixon was at 56% in 1971, Barack Obama was at 50% in 2011. Bill Clinton was at 47% in 1995 and Jimmy Carter was at 43% in 1979. CNN anchor Poppy Harlow said Monday she was fascinated by the recent uptick in Trump's approval rating. "He's now coming back a little bit," CNN political director David Chalian commented. "Clearly having the shutdown over has helped him a little there, but it's all within a range." Chalian noted that only Reagan had a lower rating than Trump, and you'll recall Reagan went on to win a resounding victory for his second term, but Trump is still at the bottom of the heap. Trump has appeared to care deeply about his approval rating and reportedly spends hours at the start of each day watching television, reading news reports and calling his advisors, aides, members of Congress and friends about the coverage. He surprisingly agreed to temporarily reopen government without any funding for his border wall, and received backlash from conservative media outlets for caving on his biggest campaign promise. The CNN poll also found that most Americans do not want the government to shut down again on February 15, and do not think the president's demand for a border wall justifies another shutdown. Only 39% supported a shutdown for the wall, while 57% opposed it. Nearly two-thirds, 64%, of Americans do not think the president and Congress are likely to reach a deal. Two-thirds, 66%, of Americans opined that Trump should not declare a national emergency to build the wall, overshadowing 31% who think he should take that option. The CNN poll was conducted by SSRS from January 30 to February 2, included 1,011 American adults and had a margin of error of plus or minus 3.8 percentage points. No type article body P. Last of type after, no type /show article body P, last of type after content, none.